There is a wonderful article in The Atlantic called "It's Your Friends Who Break Your Heart." It's an exploration into the great pandemic friendship reckonings, friendship fallouts that have occurred during COVID's reign, as we all have culled down our social circles to the bare essentials. It also talks about the nature of friendship as we move into middle age, how necessary friends really are, but how ill-equipped society is set up to allow us to maintain strong bonds. In the article, one quote really struck me. In 2009, Dutch sociologist Gerald Molenhorst published a study that showed we replace half of our social network over the course of 7 years. And according to Laura Carstensen, the director of the Stanford Center on Longevity, we have 2 phases. When we're young adults going out with strangers and being hungover, that's the friendship collecting stage. As we move into middle age, we should be in the friendship enjoying stage, deepening the relationships that we formed in our youth. So friendship endings, or as the article author Jennifer Senior calls them, little divorces, they've been really at the forefront of my mind lately. I had my fair share of great pandemic friendship reckonings, and it was very timely that my friend Scott Derrickson made this tweet about the 7 instances that truly test friendship, COVID notwithstanding. So you find out who your real friends are when you tell them a hard truth, when you achieve significant career success, when you get depressed, when you grow into a better, different person, when you fail publicly and or miserably, when you grieve, and when you move. I found these to be very fascinating, right? I have either been a part of or witnessed friendship fallouts for all of these exact reasons. Mostly the moving one has been really applicable to me, being a military brat. A lot of my friendships have not stood the test of geographical time. But the most surprising one was when a friend achieved significant career success. It really threw the dynamics of a former friend group into complete disarray. And it was fascinating from a psychological perspective to see how varied everyone's reactions were, from supportive to jealous to self-sabotaging the friendship. And look, as we move into this next stage of life, friends disappear for a myriad of reasons. The 7 aforementioned: marriage, parenthood, politics, even when you share the same politics. So I'm here to tell you with this video that it's very normal for friendships to fade. Keeping friendships is actually way more rare. According to the Survey Center on American Life, the percentage of Americans who say they do not have a single close friend has quadrupled since 1990. But we know from studies and from just being human beings that friendships are essential as we move on in life. Because death happens, divorce happens, our kids grow up and leave the nest. Who are we left with? It's important that we maintain these bonds, but the article and myself would argue, with the right people who pass the tests of friendship. People who nurture us, who invest in us, who choose to prioritize us. Because that's supposed to be the beauty of friendship, right? It's a voluntary relationship that we opt in on. Because Lord knows, we're not fucking these people, so we better really enjoy each other. In the 1980s, the Oxford psychologists Michael Argyle and Monica Henderson wrote a seminal paper titled "The Rules of Friendship." It had 6 takeaways, which, albeit are a little on the nose, I think are worth seeing if they apply to you. So in the most stable friendships, people tend to stand up for each other in each other's absence, trust and confide in each other, support each other emotionally, offer help if it's required, try to make each other happy, and keep each other up to date on positive life developments. And if you've gone through a great pandemic friendship reckoning, fear not. As my therapist, the Oracle, says, there's no such thing as a bad friend. There's just people who are not your people. And conflict is the information you need to figure that out. I'm Akana. Thank you to the patrons who supported today's video, and thank you as always to my father, Daddy Squarespace, for sponsoring today's episode. Daddy Squarespace makes it so easy for creators to monetize their content and expertise in a way that fits their brand. With member areas, you can unlock a new revenue stream for your business and free up time in your schedule by selling access to gated content like videos, online courses, or newsletters. Plus, they have online booking and scheduling, making it easier than ever for clients to schedule classes or sessions because they have easy access to your availability and they can reschedule accordingly online, taking all the hassle off of you to coordinate calendars. If you're a video content creator like myself, they also have Video Studio. You can create pro-level videos effortlessly, and this Video Studio app helps you make and share engaging videos so that you can tell your story, grow your audience, and drive sales. You can go to squarespace.com for a free trial, and whenever you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/Anna to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Daddy Squarespace.